Hey everybody, welcome back! Falcon, Curious Expedition, Expedition number 5. We are currently at 610 fame, 265 fun, so we're doing pretty good in that regard. I think we're in second place as it stands right now. This is going to be a different little bit of an episode for us. I'm going to cut this up a little bit, as a matter of fact, quite a bit. I'm over here moving around. This isn't me. What you're seeing right now is Falcon actually playing the game, and what I'm doing right now is actually doing a little bit of a post-commentary. A scientist approached me in the morning with a request. He told me about a mysterious box. Yeah, this is an event that told us, would give us the treasure map, and then we would have to go out into the jungle, the expedition itself, find the location, and then use a shovel. So you guys remember, like a few episodes back, we got the same event, right? With the, well, we got a treasure map event, and I was able to find the treasure map area, but I wasn't able to get in there, and I was there racking my brain like, why doesn't it work? Well, it made perfect sense. I couldn't get it to work. Which sounds like, some sort of erectile dysfunction issue, but that's besides the point. I could not get it to work because I didn't have the shovel for the event. Right off the bat, we have 5 regions that we have to go through. This is expedition number 5, so again, these maps are getting bigger and bigger as we go along with each further expedition right now. So we gotta keep that in mind. We're at 110 Sanity right now. We have an extra region point, actually 2 of them, as a matter of fact. 610 fame. And we can level up James Sterling right now. I'm pretty sure we level up at some point, but not till later, because I wasn't sure we're going to keep James Sterling into the map here, into part of the track, but I believe we ended up keeping him around, regardless of which. But over here we found a... what is this, a mission? Yeah, we found a mission. We didn't really do much over here. I attempted a trade because I was hoping for whiskey. I think they had whiskey, but it was, we didn't have no trade items, as you can see down here. We're down to just necessities, nothing for trading, and too early to stay overnight because, we're at 101 of 110. So we didn't end up doing anything over here, so let's actually find out the next thing we actually did from this point forward. Alright, so from the mission, we decided to come over to the other question mark that we had over here, and I was actually kind of surprised to find this because this is the first time I've ever actually run into this myself. I've never seen it early in the expeditions. Maybe it's like a level 5 and onward event, or maybe it's just something that was added from the update. I can't really tell for sure. If you guys are more aware of it, please let me know. But this right here is a slave market itself, and it allows you to actually... sell your own people, by the way, as we found out right there. I was actually kind of shocked. I was kind of like, oh, you could sell people? That's so crazy. And I almost considered selling James Sterling there a little bit because he was only level 1. But I decided to keep him around anyway because he is actually a combat dude, and he actually can carry 2 extra items, which is pretty ideal. The other dudes are maxed out, so, yeah, you can see right there, I'm over here like, should I level them up? Should I trade them, guys? I'm not sure. So from the slaver camp itself, we're just kind of taking a little perusal around. I was looking around, seeing what my next region could potentially be. We decided to walk down here, and luckily I do believe, that it opened up the other thing for us, which happens to be one of the rock inscriptions, which will analyze the part of the map for us. So I was actually really happy to see that one over there. Falcon, you wanna just jump over there now? No? Okay, we have to skip forward, don't we? No, Falcon, remember? No. You don't have to land on top of the hex anymore. You can just do it from the side. We've been doing pretty good about going to the side of an area before inspecting it. You should feel bad, my friend. Here's the stone circle itself. It's going to open up a path for us. So we're going to move down over here, because my hopes is to find out what's going on with that volcano down there. And when we move down... oh, good God, it's actually active. It's going crazy right now. Now, the problem here is, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but that third icon in our region map, you see that little weird pedestal type of thing? That was completely confusing me at that moment. I had no idea what it was. No idea where it was, obviously. I mean, I have no idea where any of those items are on the map right now. But I was scared about going down into the volcano, but I figured, we have to come down there regardless of which, because we can't cross that little chasm over there, and above the chasm, you see there is actually river, so that's not going to work. But as we came down here a bit more, it's where I ended up realizing, well, first and foremost, I was wondering if I could even stand on top of the scorched earth. And I wasn't going to take a risk, I don't think, so I wanted to move towards the grass. But that did open up that question mark right there, and oddly enough, there is a path to that question mark, and that turns out to be the pedestal itself, which is the third icon you're seeing on the region map. So this whole little walk over there was actually really terrifying for me, because I'm over here thinking, what if this volcano activates the moment I'm close by? And more importantly, what if whatever I do here activates this volcano? Because I've never messed with this pedestal before. I've never seen it once before in my run. So this was completely new to me. Let's actually read what's happening over here. We approached a mysterious structure that partially seemed to be made out of pure gold. We found some kind of mechanism on one of its sides. With some time, we would be able to activate it. However, what would happen upon activation remained a mystery. So, we have no choice but to activate it, right? After a long day, we were successful to unlock the mysterious mechanism. All of a sudden, a huge beam of light emerged from the seal. And I had no idea what was happening. I thought some aliens were going to, come down from Earth. I thought we activated volcanoes. So my thinking right now is, Falcon, we need to get the fuck out of here. No. Stop highlighting that mountain. Let's go the other way. Falcon, come on. Falcon, we gotta go. I guess I was a little bit confused because as long as we don't do anything moves, or we don't move right now, the volcanoes won't be active. But I was trying to figure out what the hell that thing was. But as soon as we started moving, the volcanoes did become active again. Or no, I guess I'm just lying. But we had a dream. Frederick Courtney Sellers had a dream. And in that dream, I dreamt that all people of equal power and color would come together. Anyway, that's my MLK. It's not supposed to be funny, by the way. That's me trying to literally be MLK because he was, good man with good ideals. Not a funny impersonation, not a terrible impersonation. It was probably bad, but I tried my best to make it sound good. Because it's not something you make fun of. Anyway, we saw that in our dreams over there, but I wasn't going to go all the way back there for that. We have enough region points anyway. We have enough region points right now to max out James Sterling, as a matter of fact. So, I wasn't really caring about inspecting items too much here. So over here I started realizing we have a possible fight coming up over here, and we're low on sanity points, so a fight could be pretty ideal for us. So what do we have over here? We found a magnetic cave, obviously. Looking around here a bit more, we see a cave that I might want to check out. I do have a torch for it. And I guess we're going to check it out, aren't we? Oh, hyenas. And then I decided, you know what? Fuck the cave. I need some sanity points and the hyenas are an easy fight. So let's just jump over there really quickly. Do it, Falcon? Yeah, you do want to do it. And we'll fight our hyenas over here. We have 4 of them to deal with. Remember, it used to be like 2 and then 3, and now it's 4 because, the further into the expeditions you get, the more enemies of that kind actually start rolling up on you. But again, 4 hyenas is still relatively easy. The comboing here went pretty well. I could actually admit to that. So we're going to skip forward to the end of this fight because, this at this point is just basically killing extra time for us. And over here we basically approach the end of this fight. We've already taken care of his 3 friends. As you can see, we've taken barely any damage. I think we used quite a few shields in that one. We got a flank attack on this one, and that's going to be enough for the kill. Continue onward, Falcon, and let's find out what we acquired from this fight over here, which was 4 hyena pelts and then a few meat as well. And luckily we did have enough room for all that. We got some sanity points as well. We lost some standing with the natives because, they don't like it when you kill people. Or not people, but animals around the area. But so be it. Anyway, at this point I think I'm over here looking at which one do we want to go to. We have 2 possible locations here. I knew for a fact, even before we jumped to it, that the top one was going to be the elephant graveyard, and the bottom one was going to be the shrine, just based on the fact that... Are we leveling up James Sterling finally? Good. So here's where I decided, you know what? I kind of like James Sterling. Let's keep him around. He worked pretty good in that fight, and now he has more toughness to actually survive more hits. And again, he's got a lot of fighting dice rolls as well, so that could help us out down the line. Plus the carrying capacity is actually pretty good. So over here I was thinking, do we go to the elephant graveyard first, or the golden shrine? I think we ended up going to the golden shrine first if I'm right, but I could be wrong about this one. Falcon, just make a decision already, dog. Just make one. Down there, right? Yeah, go for it. Go to the shrine. Yeah, you want to travel? Travel away. No, don't travel elsewhere. There you go. We will find the shrine here. And do we check it out is my other question. I believe we do. So back inside the shrine itself, I noticed that the message mentioned a lot of wildlife tracks, and that means to me, if you pillage whatever's in here, nothing's going to happen, like no abyss, no volcanoes, no crumbling of the earth. But because of the wildlife tracks and mention, it made me realize, oh, we'll probably just have a fight. It'll spawn a monster that wants to fight us, which is okay, because remember, we're good fighters for 1, and number 2, we restore sanity from fighting anyway, so there you go. Over here was kind of do some little managing around of, what do I want to take? I wanted to take the moonstone just in case we needed it for the pyramid for whatever reason, and I wanted to take that golden statue as well. So over here I did a little bit of micromanaging. Let's skip forward towards the end of this here. So once we popped out of the shrine, what was summoned was actually the gorillas there, and I don't think I've fought gorillas anytime recently. The one time I ever fought a gorilla, they just wrecked me, but then again, this was a time when I had no idea how to do the combat properly. So, because of that, past experience with them, I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and skip the gorilla fight, even though we could use the sanity points from the fight. I'd rather just go up. We still have more whiskey left, so I decided to drink my last whiskey. We'll come up here to the elephant graveyard and hopefully get a pretty good event from it, either an item or possibly another triggered fight with something like a panther or a tiger, maybe more hyenas, stuff that are more comfortable fighting, because the gorillas, you know, I'm just not really comfortable fighting them recently. We searched the area. I think we ended up finding an elephant tusk, which we did take. Yep, there it is. Grab that. Good. And that's about it. And at this point, I believe we wrapped up the episode here, too. So we're going to do the same here. Alrighty, guys, and we're going to wrap it up here. Again, apologies for the post-commentary and the cuts. Again, I'm not a big fan of it myself, but again, I recorded this episode with actual commentary, but my microphone was on mute. The next one's going to be the same way. So again, apologies for that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I'll catch you next time.